The dame who writes public occurrences, right? Good stuff. I always did appreciate good investigative journalism.
Good news is something often in
Keep
short
sticking
supply
around, you'll
in the
need to join a
Commonwealth.
crew. I hear Bobby
So I'm
No-Nos
happy
is
to be
looking.
able to deliver
Always a
little bit to
catch
you.
with the No-Nos,
If you
but
are
she
one of the
pays.
folks worrying in hushed tones about the whereabouts of Diamond City's most effective
Too bad
detective,
about Finn. Gonna miss him next
Rest
super
easy.
mutant attack rolls round.
Nick Valentine
Oh
is
well.
back in town.
What can I do for our
None
newcomer?
the worse for wear. While details about what happened
What's
to him
your story,
scares you,
Hancock?
My
I'm
favorite
one who's
subject.
glad he's back.
I came into this town about a decade ago. Had a
And if
smooth
there's any
set
more
of
good
skin
news,
back
sure.
then. While I was busy making myself a pillar of this community, I would go on these, wild tears. I was young. Any chems I could find, the more exotic the better. Finally found this experimental radiation drug. Only one of its kind left, and only one hit. Oh man, the high was so worth it. Yeah, I'm living with the side effects, but hey, what's not to love about immortality?
You're immortal?
Well, not exactly. Ghouls just age really, really slow. Something about the rads, maybe? Who knows?
You're a hell of a risk taker, Hancock.
Only have one life. Why not try it all? Anyway, did you need something else?
Did I hear you talking about the Institute?
You like my little speech? I do it every once in a while in case they're listening in. I want those synth makers to know that Good Neighbor is off limits. No one gets replaced in my town. But hey, weren't we talking about your needs? What did you come here for?
Looking for work.
Work, huh? I'll tell you what, I got reconnaissance needs. There's a lot of weird talk coming in about a place called the Pikmin Gallery. It's raider territory up there, but they've been quiet. Like uncomfortable post-coitus quiet. Snoop it out and give me the word.
I might be interested, but let's talk money, Hancock.
Okay. Usual job pays 200, but I like you. So let's push it to 250.
What else can you tell me about Pikmin Gallery?
Nothing. That's why I'm paying you to go out there.
Scout out Pikmin Gallery. On it.
Cool. Be thorough, okay? I'm not paying for a look-see. Find out what's really going on there.
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind.
Hey.
We didn't get to the top of this town by playing fair.
Wake up, Commonwealth. Synths are not your enemy. They are victims in this war as well. True, they were created by the Institute, but they were created as slaves. Thinking, feeling, and dreaming beings, utterly oppressed by their tyrannical masters. So join with us in fighting the real enemy, the Institute. Join the Railroad. When you're ready for that next step, don't worry. We'll find you.
Hey.
Peace, brother. Ever been to kill or be killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Oh man, someone new! You need some Jet, man? Home-brewed, reasonable prices?
You have any work?
Yeah, actually, you might be perfect. You know the Gunners, right? The high-end mercenaries? Well, a few of them were talking about scavenging around that old hallucinogen building. I mean, just think about that name. There's gotta be some shit there that's out of this world. You get me something, I pay you 200 caps.
Your offer's a little low, Fred.
All right, let's make it 250.
All right, Fred. We have a deal.
You're the best. The absolute best.
Before you even start, let's skip to the point. We have rooms, one room specifically. Payment due up front.
Let me think about it.
Figures.
Hey there.
Oh, you. Staying with us today? Renters.
Fine. Here's your caps.
The room is on the top floor. When you come to the hallway, it's the last one on the right.
Look, I know it's an open door, but it's like a philosophically open door, okay? Get the hell out.
Hey, Murawski.
You want a room? Claire runs the desk. Give her something to do besides breathing down my neck.
Hotel ain't what it used to be, but don't go shooting it up. Don't do anything I gotta make you regret.
Hey.
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Wait. Are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service. And now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How? How's that possible?
You just heard Bob Crosby.
Your guess is as good as mine.
No, it's not right. It's not fair. You know what I've been through these past 200 years? Look at me.
I'd like to take
I'm a ghoul. A freak.
As I'm sure you know all too well, I have
I'm so sorry.
the best at this job.
I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God. I've been so alone here.
Hey, you know, you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay. I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right?
Dead set on making it shake. Here's Big Maybell.
Hey,
You say the word.
go check that out.
Of course.
Hey,
Just let me know.
hey,
Point the way.
Piper.
Time for some travel fuel. Want one?
Your thoughts?
Sure don't make them like they used to. Talking about you, Blue.
Is everything okay between us?
Honestly, I feel a bit guilty. Why should I get so lucky when so many folks have it so hard? But other than that, I'm great.
That was all I had.
Okay. You looking to get us in trouble?
I just clean up around here.
You... I love you. If all my customers were...
Not today.
Hey, no worries. Next time, huh?
Hey there. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
Seems like a dump to me.
Well, there's a few shiesty folks around. But give Good Neighbor a chance, and she might surprise you.
Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing.
I'm usually here or drinking that swill Charlie slinging at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
I could use work, depending on what it is.
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer.
Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for a brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs and all. Done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact. Which is where you come in.
I assume this is a paying job.
Of course. How about 200 caps and some of the beer? Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
What's the catch?
The usual. Place it's in isn't empty. Might have to shoot your way in. Are you gonna take the job?
Isn't brewing equipment going to be kinda large?
Usually it is, but apparently this machine has been miniaturized, so that shouldn't be a problem. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Great. So, the brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
What? You got an itch or something? Talk to my associate, Fred Allen. Our selection ain't what it used to be, but the boy makes a decent Ken.
What's up, Murawski?
got a reason you're in my office? Look, I'm not mad, but my friend Stan over here, he's got a temper. Hates people who loiter.
Boss Morosky don't like to be disturbed. Be quick. You wanna be on your way, Ace?
Whoa. It's you. Didn't I just see you? I got whiplash.
Hey, Rufus.
How's it going?
You find that brewing machine yet? Or are you just here looking for scrap?
Ever been to kill or be killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
You're blocking my light, man.
Can't believe it. He looked just like Sammy, too.
He sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Hey, just your friendly neighborhood walk. Look, I don't like to brag, but I'm a lover and a fighter. Know what I'm saying?
Looks like we got another freak, just won't fit anywhere else.
Peace, brother.
What are you looking at?
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
What? Another one of your works? He's in the back room.
God, I love this song. Yeah?
Oi, we got beer. You ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that is her business. Now, you gonna order?
The third rail. Is this your place?
What? Nah, God. Place is Hancock's. So, you buying or what?
So Hancock's the owner?
That's right. So what's your poison?
Hancock has a bodyguard?
Yeah. A redhead with the condescending stare. I'm trying to sell drinks here. You in?
What's the word around town?
They say there's a newcomer around here that doesn't understand that I'm a bartender, not a damn news pot. Now, are you gonna drink?
Maybe later.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed that last number. Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't
Can't
always
say
been
I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty.
Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore.
Enough sentiment from me.
So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
From what I just heard, that might be a bad idea.
Don't tell me you're siding with those idiots. Look, if you got the caps, I'm not gonna let you down. I used to run with the gunners, for God's sake.
You're acting like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's better that you don't. I don't want the stink of Winlock and Barnes rubbing off on me and scaring away my business. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
You don't. That's part of the risk, right?
Can't argue with that. I'll tell you what. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
I don't suppose you'll take a check.
Unless a check is how you say 250 caps around your neck of the woods. I'm afraid you're out of luck. Maybe next time.
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
What, you need something to take the edge off? Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford. He'll hook you up.
Excuse me, miss?
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I love the song. It was perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. I think I know a fellow performer when I see one. You're good with your words. Know just the right thing to say at the right time. So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
I came here for the music.
Flatterer. I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
What's your story? How'd you end up singing here?
Oh, I flew into town like any songbird does on a heavy... wind with a wounded wing. Well, this place has a stage. I needed to sing, and Whitechapel Charlie needed customers, so here we are. Was there anything else?
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really? Go on.
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
And then what?
I wouldn't mind hearing a different song.
All right. I can try another tune for you.
Peace, brother.
Nice pip boy. You'd kill to get that, huh?
Stay free, man.
Trying to stay on good behavior here. Get lost!
Excuse me.
Take a hike.
Move. Nothing to see here.
Beat it, chump!
Ain't your concern. Move it.
Another great one from Betty Hutton. Here's a bit of news concerning the vaults of the Commonwealth. Some of you out there may be familiar with Vault 81. Nice place. They keep to themselves, not very social. Apparently they've suffered from some sort of disease outbreak in there. I guess maybe it's a good thing they don't open the door much. But I shouldn't make jokes. It was evidently pretty serious. And of course, we can all empathize with what they're going through. I have seen reports of some fatalities, but my understanding is that things are now under control. So if you should happen to bump into someone from Vault 81, don't worry. They're probably not contagious. Here's a classic from Danny Kaye.
Smell that? That's freedom.
The memory den's great. Just don't get hooked like old Kent. Poor bastard's brains got
Hey, you heard of University Point? No? Ain't surprising. The Institute wiped the place off the map.
Buddy, I gotta be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Hey.
Hey, you. Looking for work?
Yeah, when can I start?
Well, aren't you an eager beaver? If you don't mind a little manual labor, and don't ask too many questions, you're in. I'll give you 50 caps to start. Interested?
You can do better than that.
Trust me, there will be much more later on. Just take the 50 caps.
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go inside. I'll give you the lowdown. Ready to get to work?
No, I followed you down here for the exercise.
Funny. Well, you'll get plenty of exercise here. You are gonna be doing some digging.
Digging? This is a waste of my talents.
You want a better job? You gotta work your way up to it, buddy. Show me that can-do attitude. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will ya? Well, what are you waiting for? Dig it.
Finally get through.
Want to see what's on the other side?
Oh, yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man. Starting to feel like we're doing charity.
It's crawling with fire alerts. Bail! Bobby can take this job and shove it.
Good luck down there, new guy.
That's it.
And that, folks, was the ink spots. Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks, that's enough sentiment from me. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Here's Atom Bomb Baby by the 5 Stars.
There's Meyer lurks.
What are you doing talking to me? Do something! What is going on in my tunnel?
Looks like we are having crab for dinner tonight.
You'd eat Mirelurk? Ugh, no. Disgusting. Tough, but somehow slimy at the same time. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw where being cheap got me.
That means less caps for me.
Yes, it does. There's still plenty to go around in that strong room. Don't you worry. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business. I'll catch up to you. I'll catch up to you. Order yourself a bowl of noodles if I get held up.
Yeah? What, good neighbor ain't good enough for you? Go check out Covenant.
Heard that place is all kinds of fancy.
Running from something? Welcome home.
Hey.
You came to visit. I almost thought you wouldn't.
Handy, aren't ya?
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us. Here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future. They didn't tell me much. Vault. Tech.
You need something, Scabber? Is that a Pip-Boy? Give my left arm for one of those.
You just heard Undecided by Ella Fitzgerald.
Remember, I don't serve sense. Supplies.
There you are. Was wondering if you were gonna show up. Yes, it's me. I have to hide my face in these parts.
So I'm happy to
People like me are allowed around here. Now let's get down to business. That big wall of glass
Diamond City
is the mayor's office. Most people don't know it, but there's a strong room buried beneath. Mayor's just sitting on top of it.
Wild details about what
That's
happened
our
to him
target.
scares.
The guy has it coming if you ask me. treats my kind,
And if there's
maybe
any more
he
good news to
deserves
share,
worse.
you'll hear it first here on Diamond City Radio.
So this is all for a good cause.
Don't get me wrong. The caps are my primary motivation. If I get to take them from a bigot, that's just icing. So, what do you say we make this party a little bigger? I managed to track down my tech guy. His name's Mel, and he is right here in Diamond City. The guy can make a gadget to solve any problem. Thing is, he's a bit locked up right now. You have to get him out of there.
Uh-huh. If you really think we need this guy...
Trust me, this is the guy we need. Pick a lock, find a key, bribe the guard. The usual stuff. Just get him out of there.
Don't walk outside the wall unprevented. High quality protection for sale.
Win the game. Buy a swatter.
Want to do something fun? Run the bases. Trust me.
Mel here. Can I help you? I am getting you out of here.
If so, maybe you shouldn't be announcing it so every guard in Diamond City can hear. Totally unrelated, but I hear that there's an old glitched out Protectron unit back there. Guards asked me to take a look, but it was a real head scratcher. Couldn't do a thing.
Officer?
You got something to say?
I was hoping to get Mel at a lockup.
I didn't know Mel had friends. All right. He's pretty much... Let me open up the door. All right. You're free to go, buddy.
They say the old Boston Common's got some crazy bird living in it.
Get out of here.
Or something.
Thanks for getting me out. So, you're Bobby's new toy. I'm not anyone's toy.
Right. Bobby sure knows how to pick the gullible ones. God. That woman doesn't have a patient bone in her body. I wasn't serving a life sentence here. What, she couldn't wait like a day? What's the job?
I don't think you need to know the details yet. If you want the caps, you'll take the work.
So loyal. All right. I'll talk to Bobby and see what's what. Bobby may be shaking, so I guess I'll get my stuff and head over to her place.
Who needs a haircut? Everyone needs a haircut. Step up.
Child kidnapped. Father brings dangers of the Commonwealth to find missing son.
We got hairstyles for days. Weeks, even.
Sure.
All right, take a seat.
Snip, snip, and bam, you're beautiful.
Hope you didn't run into any trouble getting here. That bridge across the river? Super mutants use it as an ambush point.
Hey, Paulie.
Fresh meat right here.
Not interested.
Vault Dweller wakes up after 200 years.
Nat.
Selling papers is busy work, mister.
Heads up.
Shoot.
Check it out.
Wish I could help you.
Good to see someone new in the chapel. Diamond City treating you all right?
Well enough.
For your sake, I hope things aren't always just well enough. We take pride in making things a little better each day. Could be the same for you. Now, if you ever need a quiet place to sit down and ponder the Almighty...
Uh-huh. I'm just gonna take a look around.
Go right ahead.
If you're here to pray, sit down and be quiet.
Not sure what God I'm supposed to be praying to. Pastor says it doesn't matter.
Pastor.
Go ahead and sit anywhere you like.
Hope you enjoyed that last number. Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks. That's enough sentiment from me for one day. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Here's Uranium Fever by Elton Britt. It's catchy, right?